So the Pope, he made his big exit from the Vatican and he went over to the new, where he's living, at a castle somewhere. And so I was watching it on MSNBC, and some of the stuff the reporters were saying were kind of, I thought, silly. So we'll play some of them now, and we'll make fun of them. Let's play the first Pope thing.
How every single minute of your life as Pope is played out on the world stage. You have the burden of all the sins of 1.2 billion Catholics around the world, and what a heavy burden that is. And
yes, you know how much something imaginary weighs on on your shoulders? Oh, I'm carrying around all these magical sins. Oh, you know what? If I could just get maybe I don't know, an angel or maybe a leprechaun to help me carry these sins around that are made up and imaginary. The burden of millions of Catholic sins. Are you kidding me? He couldn't be the less burdened guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next clip.
I've seen a change in the attitudes of cardinals to the problems in the church. When we were here in 2005 for the death of John Paul II, it was after we had been through 3 years of horrible revelations in the U.S. about clergy sex abuse, and there was still great defensiveness here in the Vatican on that issue. For a long time, they thought it was just an American problem that was fueled by the American media.
Yeah, okay, no, they didn't think that. They said they thought it was an American problem fueled by the American media. They knew that they were raping kids and covering it up. They weren't caught off guard.
But you got to give her the good news, though, is that since 2005, there haven't been any of those stories. Yeah.
Yes, that's all over with.
That's all over with. Whew.
That's all.
Yeah. Next Pope doesn't have to worry about that stuff at all.
Okay, let's go to the next clip.
So yeah, it's a big decision, and they're talking about it and thinking about it and praying about it, and Catholics all over the world are also praying that the Holy Spirit really does give the cardinals the guidance they need.
So what's with why do they have to, I don't understand, they have to pray to the Holy Spirit so they'll guide them to pick the right Pope. What is this Holy Spirit, does he have any initiative himself? Does he always have to be begged to do the right thing? Jesus Christ, literally. Can't you do something? All right, let's go to the next clip.
And so, although the Catholic Church is one that does pomp and circumstance extraordinarily well, we are seeing something very simple here. The helicopter lands at the helipad at Castel Gandolfo.
Wow.
Something very simple.
Yeah.
He takes a simple helicopter to a simple helipad at a simple castle setting. Nothing over the top.
Yeah. How did you want him to get there? Jetpack? Yeah.
That would have been something.
That would have been something,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. And every time he makes a stop, there's 80 guys waiting to kiss his hand when he gets out of it.
Yeah. Simply, yeah.
I think that's it. Oh, they have one more clip. Let's play that.
What will a Pope Emeritus do you suppose, Father? Do you believe that today is the last we will see of him or hear from him?
I think he's going to spend a lot of his time consulting
Yeah.
and harboring pedophiles in the private sector. Jesus. That's a young man's game. That's why he's quitting. Harboring pedophiles, a young man's game. It takes it out of you. Look how much he's aged. He's worse than Barack Obama. You can't say anything. Don't say anything.